It sounds like we're rolling.
Is that the intro?
Nah, it sounds like an old school, movie.
Right here with the roll-up show.
8 millimeter.
Oh, good.
8 millimeter film projection. I used to shoot on that. 8 millimeter.
I think I did too.
I don't know. You're too young for that.
Maybe not. Pika.
Kush clouds in my circumference, celeb OG. I sprinkle white on the blunt, chili CBD. Blow it down in this bitch like it's TNT. Direct plug, custom blunt filled with THC. A friend with weed is a friend indeed. Me and Kid Frost living like bosses, counting dough, burning pounds of weed. International and overseas.
What's poppin', y'all? It's the Roll-Up Show. You know what I'm saying? We got Gina J out here. We got the Pop Brothers. We got Ryan Bacchus in the house.
Hey.
Welcome, everybody, to the Roll-Up Show. We out here every Thursday, same time, 8 o'clock, on the block. You know what I'm saying? What's poppin' with it?
Well, we're getting high over here. and we are the Pop Brothers at law. We always have to correct people because there's plenty of brothers who smoke pot. And they can be the Pop Brothers all they want.
Every day.
But there's only two Pop Brothers at law who are
Absolutely.
attorneys, who are brothers, and who really smoke pot.
They're brothers and they're, yeah.
That's
So
it.
tell us something about the Pop Brothers at Law. How you guys became the Pop Brothers at Law?
Big brother, you want me to take that?
Sure, go ahead.
Well,
I don't think this is on.
it really started because of my brother's son. And while we've been practicing 50 years between us, we started concentrating on cannabis-related issues because my nephew wanted to be in this business. And this goes back like 10 years. And we told him, if you're going to be in this business, you're going to be committing felonies because it's a crime first, and you got to prove you were doing things properly. It's still that way now. It's not legalized. That's a whole other conversation. But we got him set up properly, the way he was supposed to operate, a proper medicinal cannabis business. And over time, he would catch several felonies, and we would make those felonies go away and make the cases go away because he listened to our sound legal advice, and he pushed us to go on Instagram.
Salute your nephew.
His
your
name's
son.
Jarrett. He owns a company called West Coast Cure.
Salute West Coast Cures because I'm sure everybody knows about West Coast Cures. Everybody knows
They're
about
pretty popular.
They're very
Pretty
popular, and they're really popping.
Dope lighter,
we
you
ain't
know what I'm
finna water it down. You know West Coast Cures. Stop playing.
Proud of those guys. It's working.
Absolutely. And so over that time period, he had been pushing us for actually years. Go on Instagram, and we're old guys. I got
Instagram.
Facebook. What else?
And we
What's-
never advertised.
Right.
That was one of our big things. It's all been word of mouth. We
Oh,
could maybe be a
awesome.
bigger firm or larger, but we chose to just keep it at that level where we do well enough and just word of mouth.
Under the
And-
table,
and
kind
then,
of.
yeah,
For the
just-
minute,
well, we
because you
don't- we
guys
don't
really aren't under
advertise.
the table no more.
There's
You guys
no
are.
we don't have no signs up on the freeway or ads on TV.
No, but you're
on the
award winning.
radio.
You
I'll
are
take it.
award
Thank
winning
you very
attorneys.
much.
Yes,
Thank
you
you.
are.
Appreciate that.
Thanks,
CCA
man.
award winning attorneys.
Speaking of, yes, what do you guys think of the state of cannabis right now? That's what I want to know.
The
all
state of
jacked up.
cannabis sucks.
Well, I mean, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Compared-
There's a silver lining to everything, and unfortunately, like 64 is all messed up. But it did allow people to get out of jail. It was a first step, even though it's fucked up and it's overtaxed and overregulated. People should have, I challenge, and I'll take an opportunity now to challenge the community of hip hop. All these people who have 1 million, 2 million followers who smoke weed, and when their patrons who go to a concert in Texas leave the facility, they potentially could get a felony.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So in California, if these guys would, repost our shit, or at
Hello.
or at a concert. Educate the masses. We have like 120,000 people. That's nothing compared to the reach that the hip hop artists have
Right.
in this community. And not only would people be safer because they would listen to our "Shut the Fuck Up" script,
Absolutely.
and they would know the laws, and they could get mobilized. And if everybody who went into a concert, they're huge, would register
To
in order
vote.
to get in, register,
Register to vote.
get a free dab,
Hello.
and then vote for what
we say.
CCHI, which would basically make it like beer and wine, and it would be a free market.
Wow, that
And
would
it wouldn't be all this
what's
BS that we're
necessary.
dealing with.
What's actually necessary. I mean,
Some regulation, but not what it is now. It's at 45% taxes at the end of the
this
day.
is just ridiculous.
They're pushing the black market.
Yeah, that's really what's
It's
going
not
on. They're
gonna-
driving it.
It's not going to. It's going to get bigger before it gets smaller.
We need the
Absolutely
votes.
agree.
We need the
The
votes,
vote.
and we said this I think a couple weeks ago on our show. We rolled out. You remember Rock the Vote, MTV Rock the Vote.
Absolutely.
Well,
Oh,
we
yeah, I
have
remember
Smoke the Vote. If you want to
Ooh.
smoke, you've got to vote.
Absolutely. I like that slogan.
And
I love
all
it.
of these events and concerts, like my brother was saying, it'd be so easy for these promoters to just say, "You want to come? Prove that you're registered to vote, or you can't even
Absolutely.
come."
Oh,
you know?
man.
And then once they're
Members
all
only.
registered, and we start getting on air and all over telling you, vote for this. This is what we want. This is going to be best. How can we lose if the entire cannabis community and people who smoke actually are voting? Because 90% of them are not,
Right.
and they're not even
Right.
registered.
Not
18 to
registered.
33-year-olds.
That part.
Not
Not even registered. A shame. Let's
What do you
get
think?
our life. Let's get our life is what I think. And let's drive this, what we love to do. I mean, we really have to get behind it. We really have to support what it is they're saying. What is it? Smoke if you give it to me, the slogan. You guys got some
Good.
catchy ass
It
slogans,
is,
man.
if you want to smoke,
If
you've got to vote.
If you want to smoke, you got to vote.
Smoke the vote. This is
Smoke
a
the
campaign.
vote.
We've
I love
already
it.
coined it and trademarked it, and
Oh
we're gonna
shit!
we're
It's
gonna
it's
do
off
it.
the table. It's going forward. I love it. I love it. Do you think the law will ever change? Like,
Yeah.
do you think?
If this can happen and people in mass go out and really vote, and those who like professionals like us who remain in the green closet and won't let anyone know they smoke, they do it, under their covers, and they're afraid anyone will know. The more who come out, the numbers are there. I mean, I don't know. 80% of the population probably smokes pot, in my estimation.
Man,
Absolutely.
how did you guys feel about receiving that award at
Well-
CCA Awards this
Well,
2018?
award.
I mean, well deserved. Let me give it to
Tell
you
them
guys.
about the
you know.
war right quick.
I was there. I was present. Thanks for having me. Cannabis Talk 101.
That was awesome.
You guys, I was on carpet with my
you were
my
great.
family. Thank you so much for having me. It was a blast. It really was. But I mean, award. It was deserved. With you guys, I've seen all the other attorneys that they had. Whoever. I don't know who the hell those people were.
Well,
I'm not even gonna
nobody knew because
shit you.
they're not on social media showing people that
My
they
name is
consume
Gina J. I
and
don't know
part
who
of
the
the
hell
community.
you guys were. I really didn't. And I was like, that was a hands down go. I felt it was a go before we even walked in and I seen who the nominees were. But
Well, you never know till
Till it's over.
till they say the name. We didn't want to
it would have been a shocker.
Get ahead of
I would have felt
ourselves,
it was
but-
fixed. You would have seen me at your table like, it's fixed. It is fixed. Get her out of here. It's fixed. I swear. Get me out of here because it's fixed.
Well,
you know.
none of the other attorneys put themselves out there to.
I've
the
never
world
seen
or the-
any of these guys ever. Like, where did they come from?
Well, we've
Yeah,
challenged.
A couple of them had an IG. I went and looked, and they had like 150 people or something, and
But they hardly
I'm
had
sure
any
they had
posts.
one.
They're
But-
not.
but they-
they're not
but
active.
there
They're
was
not
nothing-
out here in the
there
community.
was nothing on it with
being
them
a
doing
pop
anything.
brother at
They were
law.
nowhere. Nowhere. No festivals. No
And that's where
sessions.
we
No.
started. I mean, we literally started at the ground, on the ground level, with a 10 by 10 booth at.
Well,
what-
first we started
what-
walking around. They would invite us to come. Oh, come to our event, and we'll say, yeah, we'll talk to Abracadabs. We went to
that
like
was the first one?
3 years ago. It was in Van Nuys somewhere or something.
Yeah.
Represented, that's my spot. you
And
know
that
what
was
I'm
the
saying?
first time we
Whatever.
went. We walked around, and people would say, "Hey, I follow." A few people, maybe every 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, people would come, hey, I see you're on Instagram.
Right.
And
mine's
then as
like
we started,
every hour because you guys are popping still because mine's like, hey, no, I'm just playing.
well, it's funny, as we started getting invited to these events, and they're, hey, we'll give you a booth. We'll give you a 10 by 10, and then eventually it was, we'll give you 100 by 100 with Cannabis Talk 101, and we were doing the shows all over the country, and we now maybe
we spent a lot of time on the ground in a 10 by 10 booth.
Yeah,
just
a year,
educating
Footwork.
people as they
year and a
walk
half.
by.
Footwork. Soldiers, you guys were out there footworking.
And that's how it started. But going back, how that all started, going back to my son, he said, Dad, I got this friend, Adam. He goes, he has this show, Getting High With, and it's on Be Real TV, and my kid's hanging with Be Real and knows Adam, and he goes, you got to come do this. I told Adam you got my uncle, and he wanted to interview lawyers.
Who will smoke.
And I'm like, and at first
who will
I'm like,
smoke? Key.
Who's like, sure, during
Key.
the interview. Right, he's my uncle and my dad will do it.
Right, and then he tells us, you guys are doing it. We're like, and I'm like,
okay, let's go.
And I was more reserved, like, I don't hide that I smoke weed. People I hang with know I smoke weed, even if they don't. But I was like, am I going to put this out there to the world? And I finally said, you know what?
Who's watching Be Real TV?
Who's watching Getting High with Adam?
People getting stoned.
So
Hello.
whatever.
Right.
So we went in and we did it.
January 22nd, 2015.
If you're gonna push your product, you gotta sample the product, right? Kind of thing. So if it's that type of world.
Well,
I believe my attorney because my attorney's smoking with me. My attorney's, you gotta believe it. You're gonna go to work for me because I know you love it. I know you really, you know what I mean? It's in your heart to
We
do.
actually tell people that most of the attorneys that do legal work in the cannabis industry, it may be changing. So this could be an overbroad statement, but certainly in the past, they didn't like you, but they'll take your money.
Oh, wow.
And then they'll rape you, especially in the criminal cases, where they would do what we call bleeding and plead 'em. Bleed you and plead you. Take your money and then cut a deal.
You heard that?
And that's what even got us further into this, because one of the cases with my son, we representing your kid might not be great, representing family, like representing yourself. So we hired this lawyer to do it, and we told him my kid will go. He said he will go to jail. He will go to jury trial before he makes a deal.
Wow.
We told these guys that flat out, and they were going to be tough, and they put on this good show. And then the first day that they go to court, my brother goes. They never met him, and he was in his jeans and a T-shirt.
I was incognito.
and so
who is this guy? You're kidding me.
My son's sitting there in the court, and the attorney says, I'll be right back. And he walks out to the district attorney, and they talk in the hallway, sit right down next to my brother. And the attorney for my son tells him, I can get him to take 90 days and an ankle bracelet. And he hadn't even
and the felony.
And a felony.
And a plead to the felony.
And a plead
one
to the
felony.
And we told him we were going to fight this all the way. And so we ended up firing him and just doing it ourselves.
Right.
And then not only did we get the case dismissed, we got all his marijuana wax, edibles, money,
phones.
We got everything back from the Newport
I need
Beach
you guys
Police
on my
Department.
side. Brothers, adopt me. I just want an adoption under this shit. 'Cause you guys
I gotta
know-
ask my wife
you know
if she
how
wants a
I'm
fourth
rolling.
kid.
Yeah, I have my own spot. I'm where I'm at. I just, need some, a little guidance under the other stuff. When your girl acts up a little, I can call my parents. Like, let me call my brother. Hello. I got someone for that ass if anything was to ever happen.
That part, you know what I'm saying?
So.
You.
You guys are reading each other's minds.
Circling back, right, to
Right.
the initial question of how it came up with, how it all started, Pop Brothers at Law. And so, we've been working at the same place, in the same office for like 15 years probably. And we go out and have our smoke breaks and
Together.
yeah, of course.
That's awesome.
And, we discuss cases, we do, different things, and we're smoking. And I was doing, probably about 5, 6, 7 years ago, a lot of marijuana cases, because I primarily, criminal defense is my
wow.
primary focus.
Awesome.
And there are a lot of marijuana cases were coming up, and we were talking about these new clients I was getting. And I said, we're brothers, we smoke pot, and we're lawyers. And we kind of just came up with this Pot Brothers at Law is almost a joke that I put on some cards to start giving my pot clients. And then so we're at Be Real TV studios. We do the whole interview. we're dabbing, we're smoking, where people were calling in.
It
like
just
a
became
lot of people were
let's see what
calling in.
this shit does.
And
it
then he
became something
created the
amazing.
Instagram account, Pop Brothers at Law.
We had
And-
some pictures of us in Be Real, so we posted that initially, and then we thought, what are we gonna do with this? And it was 50,
Well, first of all, what is it?
right.
What is
do we
Instagram?
have?
I went to
Right,
my
what is-
computer, and you can't do anything with Instagram on the computer. You have to go on your phone.
Absolutely.
So we
I mean,
figured
you can, but it's just difficult. It's
a
just
pain in the
very
ass.
It really is.
very
It
little
is
you
just-
can do on the
Right.
computer.
It's
So
a
we
phone
figured,
thing.
what are we gonna? How are we gonna give free legal advice on Instagram? And we decided we were gonna write stuff out, like a typewritten thing of something, and
Some notes.
some
Keynotes,
And then
keynotes.
then with videos were 15 seconds.
I
They-
remember.
they were
when
15
start-
seconds.
Yeah, I
And
remember.
so we started doing.
What are we showing in 15
We
seconds?
started doing legal tips. If you scroll, you gotta scroll down to the bottom of our page.
All the way to the bottom.
Because I forget how long ago they went to a minute, but we actually got out intelligible tips in 15 seconds.
No, I
It
gotta.
was our-
I'm
and
going
then it
back.
started with the
I'm
15
going
second
back.
tip of the day. And then when it turned to a minute, that seems like an hour now.
Auctioneering.
So
After
much
doing
more
stuff
time.
in 15 seconds.
And
Yeah,
those
you guys-
initial tips that we did a series of them, how to get pulled over. And we've always, our whole careers, we tell, shut the fuck up, you don't talk to cops.
Shut.
Yeah.
Just
about
don't
that.
say anything. And as we were
Absolutely.
going through that, people were giving us these different questions. What if this, that, and the other thing? And that's how we came up with the script, the 25 words that you say to the cops when you get pulled over. And at first, I think it was like maybe 40 words, and we did it a couple different ways until we finally just kind of massaged it all into these 20, what we
What's
feel are the
easiest thing,
perfect.
the safest thing, because people, when they get pulled over, and then it turned from legal tips, and it just morphed into kind of civil rights-ish, not really civil rights, but how to stay safe from the police.
Absolutely.
It kind of morphed into that, and that's when we came up with, when you're looking at an officer who's standing at your window, he seems like he's 8 feet tall, he's wearing a
He does.
flak
Right.
jacket, he's got his gear on,
all
it's
big
very,
and
very
shit.
intimidating.
You know what
I
I'm
had to
saying?
do it at some point in time, and I had to do what I say to other people, and I actually ended up doing it. But before I had to do that, what's the easiest thing to respond to the cop? Because if I'm at a bar, I'll pull the old, so if a cop pulled you over, he says, how many drinks did you have? What are you going to tell him? Most people go,
2.
2, 1,
2.
or they lie and say none. And I guess
Ye-
what? Both answers are wrong.
Right.
The answer is, instead of saying, what you're really saying is, what's fucking your business?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not discussing my evening, sir. No matter how many times they ask you how much you drank, you're not lying to them because you don't want to lie if you drank.
Right. Right.
And you don't want
Right.
to say if you drank
Absolutely.
because you're going in.
Absolutely.
Or if you smoke. More
What if he gets
importantly,
mad? What if he's
Right.
like, what
Duh.
you mean?
guess what?
The fuck?
Guess what? They'll do that. And they did it to me. They
Okay.
got in my face.
And
They-
then what did you
they
do?
yelled at me and they said,
Woo.
You're not cooperating. I said, sir, I'm standing here doing everything you're asking me to do.
All right.
Am I being detained or am I free to go? You're being detained. Get out of the car. Oh, shit. Didn't work.
All right. So then what did
Get
you
out
do?
of the car. They want me to do the field sobriety test.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I politely declined. They're voluntary in the state of California. All that is designed to do is to help you fuck yourself. Because if
Oh, is
you're
that
even
right?
a little as buzzed or not even buzzed, you could fail those things.
So you declined it.
I declined
And then
it.
what did he say?
He
got
didn't
mad
li-
as fuck
He
again.
didn't like that, so he sent the partner over, and he got right in my face and said they're just doing their job, and if I can't just tell them what I had to drink, it's really not a big deal. And I said, sir, I appreciate that, but I'm not discussing my evening. Am I being detained or am I free to go? You're free to go. Get out of here. Here's your ID. Go.
Don't fuck around.
Oh,
Hey, were you
shit.
drunk or not?
I was on the verge.
Hey, he was fucked up. That
No,
part. You
no,
heard
no.
that?
No, I was
Listen,
I was at a point where I wasn't quite at the point where I Ubered everywhere if I had any drinks. But no, when I got lit up, I thought after 50 years or so, I'm finally going to go to jail. But I had
Yeah?
water, I had dinner, I had water, I had drinks, so I obviously wasn't impaired because that's why, just like smoking pot, remember that. Don't ever admit to it, please, because it just infers that you're impaired. If you don't say anything, and they pulled you over for
They
a
gotta
traffic ticket,
start
now
guessing and shit.
and now they smell it, they're going to pull you into that. So they got to see you impaired, and they haven't seen that. And if they haven't seen that, that's that's why they do all that follow-up with the field sobriety test
Huh.
to get you to fuck yourself.
Trap yourself, huh?
So-
Trapping.
Don't fuck
They're out there
yourself.
trapping.
Just shut the fuck up.
And in the case where instead of saying you're free to go, they say, turn around, put your hands behind your back, you're under arrest.
And then what are you supposed to do?
You will get arrested. You get
But what you do is
you shut the fuck up.
and you invoke the fifth, and then you would shut the fuck up. When they
Correct.
put those
Gotcha.
cuffs on, you invoke the fifth.
Gotcha.
You don't have to
That's when you
wait.
get-
Well,
You
it's,
don't
it's
have to
even
wait for
before
them to
that.
tell
it's,
you.
it's when they say you're being detained. Then once you're detained, you say I invoke the fifth, and then you shut the fuck up. And if they're going to arrest you, they're gonna arrest you. They're gonna arrest you one way or the other. And if you do all this, so like in my brother's scenario, if it turned out they just say, well, you're under arrest, go to take you to the station. Because in California, again, to reiterate, you don't have to do the field sobriety test, and you don't have to do the on-site breathalyzer. When you're at the scene
They gonna
and they
get your
ask you to
blood,
do that
huh?
portable breathalyzer, you can refuse that. Yet you will refuse that. And when they ask you to do all the other bullshit, touch your nose, walk the line, you refuse to do that
I
too.
don't do that either.
Once they arrest you and take you to the station, now under California law, the implied consent law, which
Okay.
says when you sign for that driver's license you're getting, and driving is a privilege, not a right, so you're
Okay.
signing and you're agreeing if you ever get arrested for being under the suspicion of DUI, then you have to take a blood, breath, or urine. You have to take a chemical test. If
Oh,
you
shit.
refuse that, then you will lose your license for 1 year.
So you're
Right,
telling me that no matter what, if you're like drunk, you're probably gonna about to get arrested and caught anyway. So
Uber.
just might as well shut the
Well,
fuck
if you're
We all
drunk-
have
if
to
you're
learn-
drunk
we
and
all
it-
have to learn Uber. It's
Saves your life.
$6.95. It's
Come on.
$40.
So
it's
basically,
125
regardless, you're
bucks.
fucked. Even if
Keep
you
up
like
with your
deny if they
folks.
arrest your ass, you're getting like tested regardless.
well, and-
but
and
it's
you know-
good that you shut it the fuck up.
Well, no, only if you're, and like I said, in my instance, I wasn't impaired. I mean, I drove out of there. I didn't swerve. I might have had my blood alcohol up 0.07.
Nah, after you left, you were tripping. huh?
I was. Trust me. I'm not lying, okay? But if you're impaired, you shouldn't drive. And
Absolutely.
the beauty of weed is, if you're that fucked up on weed, you
Yeah.
will not drive.
Yeah,
if
you
you're
won't.
drunk, you're
Absolutely.
gonna think you can drive and
Yes.
say, "Oh, I can do
yeah,
it. I can
and
do
you're
it."
s-
If
you're
you're
not
high,
lying.
you're not gonna do it.
They'd be
The
like,
drunk
nah,
guy
nah,
I
always
that's
just
wants the
don't know
keys.
how fucked up weed could really have you, and we all know our limits on weed. Absolutely, and like you said, if we're that fucked up, we're not going anywhere. It's gonna be hell to get us up and out of somewhere.
That's right.
You know.
That's right. And then you bail out or get released, and then if you've done what we said, we're going to have a much easier
Easier
time
time.
mounting a great defense
Absolutely.
that could start with just an illegal pullover right to begin with. Maybe there was profiling or whatever. There's lots of lines of defenses that we as
Absolutely.
criminal defense attorneys want to have. We
But
want
if someone consents and talks, it gets rid of all that. It gets
Cor-
rid of all those defenses,
So
like
Well, that's what I'm saying.
like
Right.
vanish.
Invoke
in
your
thin
faith.
air, gone,
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
and just
Call
there's
the
no,
Pop Brothers
no
at
reason
law.
to talk to these guys.
That's just the simplest attorney to remember. Pop Brothers at law. Like it's the shit. Like I don't know how
Call
you
'em.
could. I would be sitting there. If I bring you guys a million times, it's me, Pop. I need your direct lines, direct.
I think you have little brothers.
Yeah.
You do. Everybody in the Cannabis Talk 101 family has the hotline.
We got the hotline.
Hotline bling.
I see Ryan is up here at the table with this. Is there something?
Ryan in the
Taking all
building.
this
You know what I'm
in,
saying?
and the thing about it is, you guys, how you started, it reminds me similar to how I started, my career and what I do with lobbying in the cannabis industry. And it's funny because with being able to, especially like you said, and you guys put a lot of emphasis on it, education, and even I think
Absolutely.
you guys know, I saw you post about it, especially about how Governor Brown, instead of educating, he wants to enforce on the black
Right.
market.
Right.
And it's funny because we're talking about the Attorney General wanting to wage a new war on drugs, and here we have our own governor wanting to wage a new war on drugs on people who really have, a lot of them, of course there's going to be bad actors. You guys know as
Right.
attorneys there's not always
Right.
the people with the best intentions, but there are a lot of people who genuinely have good intentions, and they're being met with the brunt force of everything, especially with, what's happened in the past couple years.
We see it every day.
So this is all rolls back to you need to help us bridge the gap with all the hip hop artists. Every
heard
one of
this?
them that smoke weed. You want me to name them all? I probably can name more than you think I could.
You heard that? You want the challenge? Because if he names you, that means
Just a
bring
few.
your ass out because he named you.
Don't name drop.
Okay,
Stop
so we
name
got-
dropping.
but all the big ones. You see, Wiz,
Boom, Wiz, we need you. We got to make
Snoop,
sure you're doing it.
Kendrick,
Snoop, you better be doing
Drake,
it. Snoop is like in the market
Sway
for it all.
Lee,
Sway Lee, you better be. We're on your asses.
Ray Shremmer, Future.
Ooh,
Metro.
ooh,
think
Metro
I said
Boomin on the
Boomin'
track.
on the
Yay.
track.
Hey, you
Cardi
ain't
B-
here for.
No, she doesn't
You-
smoke. Right?
I'm going through my car like right now in my head. My playlist is amazing right now. You just
But
did that.
If they stepped
Just
up
did
and
that.
helped
We
us
did.
educate the masses who go see them for a
That's the
simple
truth.
act of, if you don't want to worry about getting busted for growing weed or even selling on the corner and getting criminally charged, register and vote for this initiative. And if the people vote for an initiative, it doesn't matter what the government says.
Vote
And
to
that's what
smoke.
happened with 64. But it got support because it was half-assed. It had some good, other stuff no good. But
It had money behind
the
it.
legislature got behind it because they knew if the people did an initiative, it wasn't going to be as good as what the government would want with all these taxes, regulations, fees. It's ridiculous.
Right.
So you got to help. You got to help me do that.
I will. And
we
you know,
gotta get
that's
to work
funny
on it.
because, you know, especially in, I think a lot of people forget this is still a community. And, you know, that's the main thing we're looking at. And you even mentioned, you know, we have a lot of people still incarcerated for petty drug
Yes, we
offenses,
do.
especially for even just a joint. And here people are hip hurraying
Yes, we
about
do.
legal weed that, like you said, really isn't legal.
Yeah.
But, you know, we've forgotten about all the people,
talk.
especially all the soldiers that have fallen in the trench for even this to get this far. And we got to do something about it, especially the people like us who have the influence and everybody around us who have influence, because to have that type of attention and have that type of draw on, like you said, the masses, it's so crucial. And if you're not using it right, what are you really doing?
Absolutely.
Yes.
You know, so that's
Some
key
truth.
things. Teamwork for the dream world.
We got to do it.
Smoke the vote.
Hey, smoke to vote. Don't
That
forget
part,
it.
you know.
And
To
shut
vote.
the fuck up,
And-
please.
And congratulations. I'll
And
say something.
super
What
congratulations.
#1 attorneys of the year?
You better know it. You better know
Oh.
it. It was
It's
an
him.
amazing
It's
feeling.
my big
I-
brother.
How does it feel?
I truly felt like a super winner, and I was just at the table.
Was it like
you know,
dope?
the
'Cause
experience
like,
was like,
I
oh
know
my
you
gosh,
knew you were
we
gonna
won.
win,
It
but like
was
just the fact
it
like
was-
to be nominated and like be far, you know.
I felt like I did all the hard work with you and everything. And I was, oh my gosh, no, we did it. Yes, we did. Oh my, get up there. Oh my.
Well, the
But it was
funny
amazing.
the funny thing is because of Instagram. I mean, we're who we are, and we've been doing this our whole careers.
Right.
You know, and like you said, never advertised. Just we did what we did, and because of Instagram, and we just continue to do what we do, and now we were
No.
able to do it for more people.
I don't think
Right.
it was Instagram though. I mean, I think Instagram was a great deal of it, but I mean, you got to think about the work and the shows you guys go to.
no, you're right.
You
We've
guys
traveled
put in
across
work
the
where,
country.
the people that follow you are people who know you
Yep,
or have heard
footwork.
about you from somebody who know you. So that's different than hashtagging everything, trying to get followers. That's a whole different ball
Yeah,
game.
that's what my
You
kid
guys,
said.
you know what I mean? You fucking did that. So what I meant when I asked you was, how the fuck does it feel to all those fucking years for people to notice what the fuck you do? 'Cause you put in work. You didn't just you went
Right.
out into the field, bro. Like that shit was dope. You know what I'm saying? Or not?
I don't know what you're
Or
saying.
no.
I
Or
heard
just-
you.
It feels tremendous. Tremendous.
It feels tremendous.
You know
I
what I'm
shouldn't
saying?
use that word.
That's like a Grammy, you know what I'm
I can't
saying?
use
You
that
find
word.
out
It
who
is a
else
Grammy.
is
It's
I
awesome.
recognize
In our
all these
community,
hoes.
it is a Grammy. You guys hit the Grammy in our community.
It's
That's
an
really what
awesome,
that
awesome
is.
feeling, and I hope that the award show that they want to be the Oscars of cannabis, and I think hopefully it's going to continue.
It was a good
Right.
start.
It seemed like a good start.
Right. Absolutely
Cute.
agree.
It seemed like a great fucking start. We
It-
got
I
Microsoft
agree.
Theater.
I agree. I agree.
Well, and you know what else? When we got to accept that award, realizing that there's other attorneys out there, other CPAs, other professionals, and I took that opportunity to say, hey, why the fuck aren't you on social media smoking like
Smoking,
us and
he
coming
did.
out there
He
and
did.
showing that
Absolutely.
we're
did.
professionals and we can
Yeah,
get
how many
our
went,
job
how many
done?
went out afterwards and
He
did
kind of
that?
dared him. I
How many
dare you to smoke
How
some
many
weed.
went out afterwards and did that?
None. I haven't
None-
seen.
none,
we,
none.
we've
And he dared him too. Why don't you guys?
Nobody.
Yeah, you dared him. Man, that was just an amazing experience, you guys. And
And
I
I
know
hope
you
they
guys
do.
can't wait to get the next one because trophy. You guys got to get
Ju-
you like a a China case, something going on. You know what I mean? Something. The wife will get something great for the office.
Yeah, where?
to
Hold on
it's
a
going
minute.
down.
Wait
They're
a minute.
going up.
When we got up there, he grabbed the award, and I don't even know where it is. Where's
Where
it's not even
is
at
the
our
award?
office.
We had
I thought it was
mean?
coming.
Not even at the
I thought we
office.
were
Yeah.
going to be able to hold your precious.
It's
You
his.
don't even know where.
No,
It's his.
no. We had a.
The
He's
fuck?
getting it
He
cased.
took
Hotel
off with that
room.
shit, huh?
He's getting it cased.
We had a hotel room across the street from the
He
venue.
straight took off with that shit.
So we decided we were at LA Live. I'd never really been walked around, went to bars there or anything. So I bar hopped with that fucking award.
With an Oscar.
It
Shut
was-
the fuck up, you
it
lost
was,
it.
I'd walk like we're sitting there. I'd walk into the bar. I'd put it right there because we're bar people anyways when we go to the restaurant. And that's just what a conversation piece, man. It was
I
went
bet
to
it
three
was.
different bars, and I'm glad I didn't leave it somewhere.
Oh, I thought.
Did
Did you get us any
Don't-
clients?
He hasn't seen it. Are you sure you haven't left
but
it anywhere?
It was pretty funny. It was a fun night because even walking through LA Live holding that thing,
Conversation.
people were coming up asking me, "Did you get an award?"
Yeah, conversation started.
Award?
Definitely.
You guys were all
And
drenched
then I
off.
tell 'em what it's
Oh, they
for,
were
and
fabulous.
They're like, "Did I
swaggy.
hear that right?"
The wives were there and beautiful. Yeah, it was
She
really
was.
nice. Yes.
Yes.
So she's here and
yes.
supporting today. We
And my
appreciate you,
wife had us
beautiful.
dressed as she normally does.
So you're looking
We
fierce
love
out there
her.
with your award, getting faded.
Well, he was. Me and my wife left soon after because we had to get back home to the kids. But
Right.
he,
Family.
I
That's
still
some
haven't
motherfucking
seen
lawyer
the-
life right there. You know what I'm saying? So where can you guys be found at upcoming? You know what I'm saying?
upcoming.
Where you guys gonna be at?
The big
Where
industry
can they
show.
find you in case they trying
Where?
to
The
catch
big,
you?
the
Right.
Big
city?
industry shows an event we'll be doing.
I think it's in July or August. But for all information regarding Pop Brothers at Law, Instagram is Pop Brothers at Law with underscores in between every word. That's our main page. So if you get our backup page, make sure the main page is where we do everything, give all our tips, info, shout outs to when we're going to be, wherever we're going to be. We're also Pop Brothers at Law on Facebook,
Follow.
Snapchat.
What?
WhatsApp.
Snapchat.
We've got personal.
Y'all are
Oh,
on.
yeah. Hey,
Damn.
all I know is I didn't know anything about either of the Instagram or Snapchat, but at the same time I started learning about them both, and I have what the Snapchat goes 24 hours or whatever. Got like 20,000
go-
people watching the Snapchat.
I don't know why they do that.
That's awesome.
But I get
I
tips
gotta do it for 8
and
hours at the office.
You know what I'm saying? They keep
information,
it popping on the
you know,
snap.
and
Yeah, I need to
we're
get-
actually reaching a
'em
lot
on
of
a snap.
people who use the script and tell us either through snaps or DMs from all over the country.
Oh, that's
I did it.
awesome.
I was in Iowa. I was in South Carolina, and I shut. My car even smelled. I shut the fuck up. I did what you said,
That's awesome.
and I got a ticket, and they let me go. Oh yeah,
that's-
everywhere.
You guys
Everywhere.
got to save those videos or have them send them to
Oh,
you.
I
so you
have
can
'em
post
all.
You have them
I have everything. I have
Roll 'em.
everything saved.
Roll them.
I have all the screenshots of.
He's in
I
of-
feel
charge.
something's
Stay
coming.
ready
for
I
the
feel like
social
something's
media.
coming
Ready.
behind that. Oh, I have them all.
And we're on LinkedIn also. Every social media platform, we're out there. And if you ever need,
And
what?
you made
I like how you.
recently. You guys were also in Toquel.
yes,
Yeah,
Tokewell Magazine did a
yeah.
very very nice
Very
spread
nice.
on us.
Let me see, Jane.
Like
Let
8
me find
pages.
it. I was like,
And they're very great guys. Nice, wonderful magazine. You can pick it up in Barnes and Nobles.
please pick it up. You won't. I mean, you can't miss them. They have like 5 or 6 pages in it.
Correct.
Promise.
Correct.
Look,
And
oh,
it's,
boom! I got one right here. Boom!
Let me see.
Boom!
Let
kind of
me
the
see.
story of how we
open
got
it to the
started,
middle.
what we do, and they came and
literally
Finally, one
interviewed
without
us.
their
This
sunglasses
is a
on.
player
all
picture
day.
right here. Yeah, that's a player picture though. I like
Finally
it.
get to see some
The
eye
bros.
contact.
Oh, he got the nug on him.
Congrats! You guys are doing major things in the cannabis community,
you.
and it's folks like you guys that we need to look up to and follow. And shut the fuck up. Listen to what they got to say. Vote to smoke. You want to smoke, you need to vote.
Thank you.
know,
Put
we-
in some
we-
work. Motherfuckers want to be out there. I don't know. So many motherfuckers that want to preach. Yeah, weed is this. They want to let pills this. They want to. But then they don't want to do shit about it. So vote, motherfucker.
Yep.
You want to
And-
smoke?
And
Vote.
if you guys want to be in competition with our attorneys, you need to smoke. That's
That part.
Get down where it gets down.
But also,
Um,
too, in addition to that, like they said, all these big influencers, you guys got to put
We
your money
need
where your
you.
mouth is and actually
Absolutely.
get out there and support the community because
That
the
part.
community is
Yes,
the one who makes
baby.
you, and you guys letting them go to jail and letting them be in trouble over all of this, what are you really doing? Exactly.
All
All
it
it
takes
takes
is a
is a-
repost of knowledge.
from anywhere. I mean,
Repost.
in
That's
between some
so
of the bling.
simple.
In between some of
simple
the bling,
repost.
That's all I ask. Just
I-
every now and then.
You guys heard that? That's where we're gonna get at you guys. You know what? Let's add them. That's what we can do. Just tag them like crazy. Pop Brothers at Lost something. All of us, we're responsible. You heard? We're gonna help. We're gonna tag them like crazy.
I'm told that we got to make it. It's got to be organic. So you can take control on that one.
Okay, well, I'll organically
just people,
go bananas
people gotta
and shit
follow.
over here.
That's
Why
all
aren't
I
you
got to
doing
say
this?
is I'm
Repost.
And I'll
on
say
that.
I'll say
I'm
one
not
other
the
thing.
poster.
If you do check out our Instagram page and you have questions about anything regarding California cannabis law, whether it's now, then, what's happening right now, what's going to happen, if you go through our whole page, you won't need to come in and get a consultation from us. You know? And
hello.
and that's
It's
free
that-
information that's
you know what
out
I'm
there, you
saying?
know. Now, because we're on the Roll-Up Show, we will give discounted consultations
Hello.
to those who say, hey, the Roll-Up Show told me to call 855-WASLAW, and
Don't
we
forget
can
it.
set up a consult.
get
But
your
before you do that, look at our
discount. Don't
page and
forget
see
it,
if you have any
baby.
questions after.
Right.
Or you're
You
serious
might
and like,
even
I
not
want to
even need our discount.
I want to open a business. I'm ready to go. Because I saw all your videos and I can do it. I'm ready.
Man.
Well, as long as they know where to find you on the Instagram, Snapchat, Pop Brothers at Law.
Pop Brothers
you know
at
what I'm saying?
Law.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank
so
you
much
guys
for
so much
coming
for
out.
coming.
You're amazing,
STFU,
brothers.
Shut the fuck up.
when
Don't
cops
forget
ask
it. You
questions.
see it up here. Shut the fuck up. Don't forget it. We're gonna go into a video by my Unc Emu with the bad knee. Let me see that bad knee, Unc. Show me something.
Bump that shit.
I got a bad knee. A bad knee.
Yeah, I'm in the studio with my nephew on the track. It's on emo, baby. I'm a bad old dude, I'm a OG. I'm a 60-year-old rapper with a bad knee. I dance so much till I can't breathe. Everybody trying to get with me. I'm a bad old dude, I'm a OG. I'm a 60-year-old rapper with a bad knee. I dance so much till I can't breathe. Everybody trying to get with me. I got that big convertible, I got that jazz, I got that money that never ever ends. When I step out, it's party time, and I be loaded out my god, mine to the gear. I spend my cash, and I always got my stash. I wanna be like currency and smoke up all them trees. I wish I could. I don't be frontin', I don't be stuntin'. I be getting mine all the time. Doubling up, I'm living hard, I party harder. I be rolling like there ain't no tomorrow. No tomorrow. I'm a bad old dude, I'm a OG. I'm a 60-year-old rapper with a bad knee. I dance so much till I can't breathe. Everybody trying to get with me. I'm a bad old dude, I'm a OG. I'm a 60-year-old rapper with a bad knee. I dance so much till I can't breathe. Everybody trying to get with me. I went to Vietnam, I did my time, but I never lost my mind. I'm doing fine, and I got mine. They pay me all the time. Life is good, God is great, so great, and my money ain't never late. Ever late. I work real hard, I never quit, can't quit, and I'm always getting mine. Got to have, I got that gold, I got that soul, and I'm really just too old. I'm a gangster, I'm a hustler, and I never stop as long as I can bust 'em up. I'm a bad old dude, I'm a OG. I'm a 60-year-old rapper with a bad knee. I dance so much till I can't breathe. Everybody trying to get with me. I'm a bad old dude, I'm a OG. I'm a 60-year-old rapper with a bad knee. I dance so much till I can't breathe. Everybody trying to get with me. Kanye West ain't the best. We coming. You just ain't heard the rest. Taking over. I talk that, I live that, and of course you know I smoke that. I feel like a mother, feel like a mother, feel like a bad mother. Yeah, I feel like a mother, feel like a mother, bad like a bad mother. I'm a real and a bad me. Ain't nobody ain't gonna ever mess with me. Cause I really do feel like a bad me. Cause I'm just a OG. I'm a bad OG. I'm a OG. I'm a 60-year-old rapper with a bad knee. I dance so much till I can't breathe. Everybody trying to get with me. I'm a bad old dude. I'm a OG. I'm a 60-year-old rapper with a bad knee. I dance so much till I can't breathe. Everybody trying to get with me.
Was supposed to be our first year anniversary for the Weed for Warriors Project Inland Empire chapter.
Oh, nice. Congratulations.
But due to some unforeseen tragic incidents that happened recently, we won't be doing that. We moved our anniversary from June 2nd to June 16th.
So it's being postponed.
It's being postponed.
Okay.
We will be.
No cancel, just postpone.
No cancellation. We will, however, be. We will, however, be at the Cannabis Unity event this weekend.
You're joining us in Atlanta.
Absolutely.
Well,
absolutely.
Don't forget to roll up to that because that's about to be popping, by the way.
Oh my goodness, I
Absolutely.
can't wait.
Can we talk about it?
Yeah, bro.
Boy, you better talk about it.
It's my understanding, and please correct me, Gina, if I'm wrong. The gate's gonna go to the families of the.
Yes, sir. All
That
the
is correct.
proceeds, all proceeds collected at the gate
100%
will be
of the
going to the
gate
family.
Proceeds
members
will go
of
to the families.
The fallen. Yeah, I can't wait for this event. It is a unity thing, something so necessary in our community right now. To show that we can come together in any force like this.
Absolutely.
And it's an amazing force. If you guys aren't tuned in and watching how many vendors are really coming together, companies.
That was the dopest thing to me is because I see a lot of events popping off, you know what I mean? But the fact that this one was a unity event and
That
this
part.
one was the one that seemed to get the most response, like, since from what I've seen. I think that that's dope. That
I mean,
speaks volumes.
Right,
of the
not as
cannabis.
a festival, but as a sesh. We're
Hippie
really
shit, you know what I'm saying?
Major volumes.
That part.
Well, the Weed for Warriors are going to be there in full force. As a matter
Hey,
of
hey.
fact,
Flags waving.
unofficially, the Orange County chapter will be joining us
Oh, nice.
on Saturday as well.
Nice.
We will have a booth there. We will be providing refreshments. And for every veteran that
Refreshments
shows
for
up,
us to get.
every veteran that shows up on Saturday will receive a gift. We won't say what
Oh,
that gift's
wow,
going to
that's
be, but they
awesome.
will definitely receive a gift. Just stop by the
Veterans.
Weed for Warriors booth and check us out, and we'll be there to support the veterans as well as the families. We're going to try to raise some funds, of course, and a portion of what we get will go back to the families, and then we have to bounce it back to the chapter to support the veterans, because that's what it's all about.
How long you guys been around?
My chapter has been around for exactly 1 year.
Awesome.
This is our 1 year.
This is the
This is our anniversary
Thus
year.
is why it's being postponed.
Yeah, it's being postponed. We could not have an event in place of this unity event. I mean, the unity event means more to us than our anniversary, actually.
Oh, wow,
I mean,
brother.
the anniversary means a
That
lot.
is so
We're still
but-
going to
selfless.
celebrate your anniversary.
That's
You
so
know,
selfless.
it's a
That's
It's a
love.
celebration at the Unity
Oh,
Sesh. That's
absolutely.
what it is.
Absolutely.
Come out,
Uh-huh.
veterans, and celebrate. You
About
get
to
a
be
free
vibing.
gift.
So I'm gonna make a special request to any and all veterans that are listening this evening. Come out, support this event, and support the Weed for Warriors. There's nothing like it. We can't survive without the support of the vendors out
Absolutely.
there, and we can't support. We gotta have patience to give this meds to. So right now there is not a Los Angeles chapter of the Weed for Warriors. So any and all veterans that are here in the Los Angeles area, we're open to bring you aboard to the Inland Empire chapter. We won't discriminate against LA like that. Bring them all in.
Bring them all in.
Dope.
Exactly.
Social media. Where
Social
can they find you
media.
on social media? Button?
WFWP_IE. All of the chapters pretty much follow that
The
protocol.
same one.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
San Diego, Orange County, the chapters up north, they kind of stretch theirs out like Sacramento and stuff like that. But our main page is, of course, just WFWP, and that's it. And you get everybody.
Got you, John. So outside of the Unity Sesh, is there any other place that they can catch up with you at? Any other sessions?
Well, not right now, because we're in the process of trying to get some things together.
Okay.
What most people don't know is we're totally nonprofit, so we got to try to generate revenue any way we can. So
Absolutely.
Also, anybody who's interested in helping out can also hit them up too.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Because they could use help.
Yes, yes.
There-
Or anybody interested in helping and wanting to
Sponsors.
do some good for our veterans, you know what I'm saying? They need relief, PTSD, amongst other things, you know what I mean? So we could
Absolutely.
use the help. You definitely go on the website if you'd like to contribute as well.
Yeah, there was a time before 64 that we could go to sessions and stuff and say, oh, can you use it? And it was a word that started with D, and we said, can you D us some stuff? And 64 kind of screwed that up. We can't ask for that anymore. However, it's a play on words, because I can go to a session and ask for support.
Right. Support is that right?
Thank you.
Support.
Hello,
That's what
support.
it's the same thing.
Contribution.
Just there you go.
Right.
Contribution is a good
Thank
word,
you.
but
That's
I've been using the word support because it just kind of covers it all.
Right.
You know,
Absolutely.
if you want to support me financially, or you want to support me with flour or whatever, education,
Right.
we strive on that, because we do want folks to know that when we have our monthly meetings, we're not just sitting there smoking, getting high, or whatever, because most of us don't.
Right.
We using
Right.
the CBD products because
Ah.
that's what we need. We need the CBD products for, like she said, the PTSD, the anxiety, depression, all those crazy things that we've dealt with or are dealing with. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. You gotta have the THC products, but
Right.
primarily
John said,
we're
but I'm a THC.
anything you could help.
I
with.
apply
Hey,
THC.
I mean, primarily we use the CBD products because that's what helps us. It helps the anxiety. It helps the PTSD, the depression.
What does cannabis do for you personally?
Cannabis is primarily for me a pain reliever.
It's a pain reliever.
A pain reliever. And there's no shame in my game. I have to medicate all day, every day for the many ailments
Ain't
that I
no
have.
shame in my game either, brother. I like to medicate all day, every day. Say that, amen.
Hey, that's what I do.
I stay high.
I have to do
I
it.
ain't gonna lie.
Absolutely.
Stay high and I don't lie.
Absolutely.
Most
It's a necessity.
most folks they have a little private area. I actually have an 8x12 tough shed.
That you get down your own little space. I
that's
got a she cave. You know, everybody has their thing. I got my own little she cave.
I just
you
smoke
know.
wherever I feel like to.
Yeah, Loomis just lights up where she at. She
You know what
lights
I'm
it
saying?
up.
That part.
No, I can't do
Give
that.
a fuck.
He said,
My
I can't
wife
do
would
that.
put me out.
Yeah, we need you to stay in the home.
Gotta stay home. Yeah.
We can't have you get put
I mean,
out.
she's cool with it, but you outside.
Outside.
Take that
outside.
I'm good with that.
See, wife know best. Wife run the thing. Y'all know how y'all. If you got a wife, you know how we do. Stop playing.
Happy
Stop
wife,
act-
happy
we let
life.
you pretend
Take
that
your
you guys
ass
run
outside.
everything. You know, it's great pretend. But
Yeah.
share your social media with them one more time before we go.
That would be the WFWP_IE for the Inland Empire chapter, and that's us. I mean, come out and join us on Saturday for
This
the
Saturday.
Unity event.
Absolutely.
And as well, like I said, I'm doing a shout out to all veterans, whether you live in the Los Angeles area. I don't care where you live.
I don't care.
Roll
if
up.
you want to hang out with some veterans that are like-minded or dealing with the same issues that you're dealing with, and possibly, very possibly, receive free meds, come and join us.
Hello.
Follow us on Instagram.
Come get your blessings.
Gina, I have a special request.
What's going on?
What's going on?
My son was going to join me tonight,
Mm-hmm.
but he's in the studio.
Go ahead, making music.
I just need, if I can, I'd like to give a shout out to my son.
Please
No,
shout
shout
out.
out
All the
whoever
shout out.
you would.
Everybody you want to
Jeremy-
shout out, let them
yeah,
know.
Jeremy Adams, a.k.a. Audio King,
Hey.
CEO and executive producer for the Area 91 Entertainment Company. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you,
Thank
John.
you
We
so
appreciate you
much.
coming out.
Hey, and I will be back.
Hey,
Oh,
and
I
we
know
will be
he will.
seeing you
He's family.
Saturday.
Me and Obi.
Obi, I can't wait to hang with that's my fellow right there,
That's
Obi.
a big old bear
He
right
really
there. He's
is.
so handsome.
And just in case most of you don't know who Obi is, he is a 95-pound black German Shepherd.
He's down here somewhere. You can't
Shout
see him.
out
He blends in, you know what I'm saying?
to Obi because he's really a sweet dog. If you guys see him out there, show him some love. He loves love too. We appreciate you. We're going into that second video, Lumi.
Yeah, which one is it, babe?
It's my girl Loomis.
You know
Look
what
what you
I'm
made me do.
Look what you
Ooh.
made me do.
Hey, let's go, babe.
For years, I was a prisoner to him. I was faithful. He lied. He betrayed me. His hands on me. I took it. But a woman can only take so much until enough is enough. Look what he made me do. Have you seen that boy? 'Cause he done dog me. Swear I'm gon' get him back 'cause I'm a real G. If he thinks I'm lying, he don't know me. But I got something for him. He gon' say I never lied to you, never mistreated you. Now you're acting like I'm just a side bitch. Now that's the type of shit that make a bitch wanna flip, fuck around and do some left eye shit. Got me fucked up better run from my 22. Got me fucked up, you do it all around me. Fucked up, to the ground. You got me fucked up, I'll do it all around. Look what you made me do, look what you made me do. Got me fucked up, I'll do it all around. Get me turned up, to the ground. You got me fucked up, I'll do it all around. Look what you made me do, look what you made me do. Get out. They got me so fucked up. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. I'm just a girl grounded by my loyalty.
My bad, y'all. Y'all caught me lighting up. You know what I'm
thought
saying?
it was
We
Lewis
back
right
at the
now.
motherfucking roll-up show.
Hey.
We got Burning Bush. Hey, how you doing?
What's up, Burning Bush?
How's your life?
Thank you. Good.
I mean, you see how you blessed the set, though? You see? Have you looked around? You know, this is all Burning Bush up here. All the bud, have you the tree? Yeah, the shirts, the hats, the buds, the everything. Burning Bush. You even came with the squash. What is this thing here?
What is that?
That's a rosin
Take
press.
that thing and
It's
show
a
me.
who?
The rosin press. He came in here with the rosin press. I mean,
I don't know what that means.
It means that he's gonna make us some like
That means we're gonna
wax or
take some
shatter.
flour and
Don't play with me.
Yes,
press
girl.
some concentrate out of it.
Concentrate. Can we? Are you
Yeah.
gonna do some for us today?
Sure.
Oh shit! I can't
Don't
wait.
play
I'm
with me.
excited.
See, I didn't know what
Burning
it meant.
Bush
Now
came
I'm really
with
about
all
to
the
know.
tricks of the
How do you
trade.
say it again? What's it called?
What?
That.
The rosin
A
press.
rosin
It's,
press.
it's
We about to
actually,
know.
it's actually a Sasquatch rosin press. It's from a
Sasquatch.
company in Menifee. They make these. They've been making them for a long time. You know.
I
Small
think
family.
I had received this thing once. It said if you took it to, like, if they were ever vending somewhere, you could get something squished for them for
Oh, yeah,
free or something
definitely.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And I kept that piece because I didn't know what to do with it. And I actually made it a sticker on my wall because I have this she cave. And so I put stickers up everywhere. And so I actually need to take that down and utilize it,
Yeah,
right?
probably so.
Oh, but why? I got your number now.
I've been work for a while. True. You know that.
Brother. Yo, Burning Bush, you guys are really out here. I actually recently, you were at HempCon, correct?
Yep.
Yo, and you guys gave me some amazing fire. I won't even lie to you.
Yeah, I remember that.
Your wife is amazing. Shout out to your wife. You know,
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
dope.
she's a sweetheart.
What's your
for
top
sure.
selling stuff? Like, what is the stuff that's like the fire that got the people like, damn?
Probably, I mean, I hate to say, one thing because I try to have a standard so that everything's equally
has a
is
standard.
Good, is good.
Mhm.
But just different flavors and, different smells that you like. But really, Glue Tech is the one I've honed in the hardest and
Glue
it
Tech.
goes the strongest.
Boom. I think we have some on the table here that we're
Yeah,
going to
some
split
of
with
that
me in a
right there,
minute.
for sure.
Let me open that up for you, gorgeous.
Yeah, it's
Glue
heavy.
Tech is fire. He's just saying.
This is for me and Loomis right here. Me and oh
That's
my
a
goodness,
jam.
Loomis, I'm high. Oh my gosh.
Show me, bitch.
Oh my goodness, Loomis.
Damn.
That shit right
Is
there
it a
is some
skunk
glue.
or it's just happy
I got
to
some
see
in my
me?
nose. It's stuck. Oh boy.
Damn.
Gorilla Glue number 4 and
Gorilla
Alien
Glue.
Technology.
That got that
An alien
that sour smell.
crossed with
I love
alien.
that
What
shit.
the freak sauce? Oh my goodness. That I'm not gonna lie, your high really had me on some other level shit. I was like, what the fuck did I just
Good, I did my job.
Moses and
You was
Jesus
up there,
and-
bitch.
That's what I do.
You know, you guys really push. You guys are believers, right? Your
Yes.
wife is saying you guys are really strong believers of the
Definitely.
Lord, and you
Yep.
guys move the company behind it. Like,
Yeah, we it plays a part. We owe everything to him. So
amen to that,
Amen
brother.
to that. That is like,
You
we
know,
give back.
that's
we
dope.
Give back,
see
you
the
know.
bird.
That's why we do all this. It's just love. It's not our end result, and what makes us successful is what we leave behind us, and
Absolutely.
and the happiness we leave behind. That's it.
exactly.
Absolutely.
That's dope.
Are you guys going to be releasing like any new products or strains?
Oh yeah, I'm constantly breeding. I have a seed line.
Oh,
about to
you're
come out.
breeding.
Yeah,
You're
I breed.
you're the everything.
I breed about 90% of what I do.
That's pretty
dope.
much everything.
That's in-house.
Yo, that's amazing. That's amazing. I can't wait to see. You want to show us something on this squash?
Sure.
Yes,
sure.
squash the
can do
thingamabob.
that.
The ultima. What's it called?
The
The ultimabob.
the squash.
The ultimabob.
The rosin press.
That part. Okay.
The rosin press. We're going to the rosin press. Let's go over there, Lily. Let's see what's cracking. I'm nervous because I seen that already. That thing spits out some fire. I still don't know what it is.
Follow us to the table. Hoo-hoo. Oh, my goodness. You see this big ass shit? Look at this.
Oh my goodness! Hold up! What are you about to do to that poor piece of weed,
girl? That's not a poor. Look at that healthy. Oh my! Where did it go?
I'm scared
oh
for
my gosh!
him.
Oh my goodness!
It's okay. It's gonna be all right.
We're squishing.
Oh, that's all you did?
You scared me. I thought you were about to like.
That's the best potpourri bag I've ever smelled in my life.
Yeah, that's a tea bag real quick.
This is amazing. You guys watch this.
Okay.
Oh shit, it's going down. Oh shit. Heat and pressure.
Oh shit.
And the result of this is a concentrate that tests at, anywhere from 85 to 95%.
Hold up.
Rewind. I'm confused because
I thought what you had just showed me, that little tea bag of weed, I thought that's what that was going to do to it, that piece of weed right there.
No,
but what
watch
you
this.
trying to really tell me is that was just weed inside of a bag and was really about to pop is some crazy shit.
Yes, watch this leakage.
How many minutes do this shit usually take?
Watch the leak. It doesn't take long. This is really dope. I don't think we've ever had one on the show.
When it's done, could I smoke whatever come out of it?
Let me hit what you got smoking now. I don't want your mic, girl. I want the blunt. She tried to get. I got a mic. Shit. She like, here, take the mic. No, I don't want that.
Take the mic. I'm smoking. Fucking stupid. That's the
you drive right past the weed. What we did. That's your mom. This shit here though. You gonna smoke this shit when you ready to smoke? Oh man. You know.
I ain't scared. I've been growing up out here. I've been growing up out here. My lungs is really growing up. You guys are making me grow up really fast too, cause shit, fuck. There's a whole lot of
I don't ever want to grow
amazing
up. I'm a
things on market.
You don't ever want to grow up. Remember that shit? Yeah. Back in the day when Toys R Us was alive.
That's how we stay alive. Oh, I hear it.
It sounds like
here
music.
It comes.
Fool. Did you hear that?
I can hear it. Oh. Oh. Something's cooking. I can hear some cook. Oh, boy.
That looked like some fire weed, too. It didn't look like no bullshit.
Did you see that? And did you smell it?
Yeah.
That shit was fire. It was the best potpourri bag ever. I was like, you finna do what with it? Wait a second.
I was scared for its life, but I now feel it went to its rightful place.
This is crazy. So you guys know this is the process of creating resin or rosin. And you said the percentage in this would be about what?
85% to 90%,
Here it comes, Lumi. Do you see it leaking? Do you see it?
Cheese nips.
Here it comes. Oh, that don't even sound right, huh? I might want to stop saying here it comes.
Wow. And right when you said that.
Wow. Look at this. Look at this leak.
She said wow.
This is the shit to dab with?
Definitely.
This is what you
that
do.
right off if you want.
If you want to dab, you can scoop it right there. Go ahead. Do what you want to dab. Don't get my hair. Look at Dylan like, yeah, let me do it.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait. This is amazing.
I can't wait either. I'm about to be higher than a motherfucker.
Burning bush.
And he do it
and
for
you know
the
everyone
Lord.
loves that shirt you guys created with like the Breaking Bad look. Yeah, everyone loves that shirt. I know it's probably one of your big
Like
sellers,
his hat.
right?
Look at his hat. He got it popping on the hat one time.
She does everything, She takes care of everything, really.
You put the works on at the show then. I do, because she was moving. Salute her. Woohoo!
My life just changed before everyone's eyes. Fool.
That's just what happened right there.
So that's the winning products right there?
That's the product.
So what happens to the little block of like that shit? It goes to the trash?
We take them out of this bag and then steep them for a couple of days at a low temperature and, you know, make an extraction out of it. We can put into like a tincture pill that we use for sleeping pills and stuff like that, you know. Friends that have been on Thailand.
Oh, that's awesome.
They get off them with these pills, you know.
You heard that?
It's sticky, icky, icky, ooh, cool.
You ready? On her finger. Loomis, you stuck for life. Tonight, baby, you going to be high. You keep looking at that finger. That is amazing. That is amazing and amazing. You guys
okay, so let's blaze that.
I think they're ready to blaze it. You guys set it in that glass. I think
we don't even got a little ultima about to blaze it.
Oh. I got some came prepared on me.
Yes, he did. Let me here, take this too. No, I'm just kidding.
She's trying to. I'm about to be down with the motherfucking wind.
Give him the mic, Loomis. I got a question. What got you interested in starting in this cannabis industry?
Just the amount of herb I smoked when I was
so
younger.
You smoke. Where are you from originally? I know it's not from California, brother.
Where do you think it's at then?
I know we spoke about it. Was it Virginia?
From VA, yeah.
Yeah, my memory. I told you it's the shit. Y'all don't play with my memory.
But not too much.
No, I smoke a whole lot.
Richmond, Virginia.
Richmond, Virginia, isn't it?
Denver, you know, in the early 90s, basically.
So you got it cracking off in Denver.
Yeah.
And then brought it to California.
Yeah.
And showed us what the works was. Burning Bush is in the building. Go ahead, Loomis. That's all you. They lit it up for you, baby.
I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here.
What type of weed do you like to smoke, by the way? Shut up, don't be hearing no down there. I'm gonna do it after, but I'm gonna do it today. I saw it be made.
I smoke a lot of
pussy.
I smoke a lot of
Nah. Higher than duck pussy.
Okay, hash. The hash.
You know,
bubble hash.
Properly made, clean, tested, you know.
Absolutely.
It's just good flavor, and I like herb, you know what I mean?
I like the fact that you keep repeating clean.
Yeah, clean.
Because people don't understand pesticides is a real thing, you guys.
Yeah, we don't do that.
And Burning Bush ain't with getting you guys' lungs infected at all.
No, we're trying to add to, you know.
Amen to that.
Oh, you gonna give him my dab? He took. Oh, but Benny, we're gonna have one do hit with his nose after me. I'm gonna do a regular
And
on
will
that
you
ass,
guys?
even though I'm not usually basic.
What about festivals or sessions or anything like
Are you
that?
at any festivals or sessions?
At the Cannabis Cup, High Times Cannabis Cup this weekend.
Oh shit, you're up north. They're going up north this weekend, so you can catch them at High Times.
This weekend, Burning Bush. You know, he's gonna be out there with the works, you guys, and I mean,
he has some amazing product. You don't want to miss it if you're out there in that area up north. However, you know, we're gonna get this thing going out in Atlanta. So I hope to have you back for one of our sessions, brother.
Wife does all the booking and stuff, you know. So
it's okay, and that probably came prior.
That probably.
You know, a little bit ago, because I'm not really from here. I'm new, you know.
That's all right. Now that we made this link, you know, I know that we're gonna be rocking. We're family now, you know. Everyone out here is invested. Look at
Ready to donate around. Look at all my young donators.
Roll up show nose dab. The nose dab.
Who's gonna nose dab?
Uncle Fester.
Benny.
Oh my.
Our fellow roll-up show
goodness.
member Benny.
No, huh? What? Because see what happened was Loomis, come get your. Where are you over there? Why are you always trying to start some stuff?
You gonna hit this right after?
What? This what? Who? Huh? What y'all talking about?
Oh, she faded. Gone.
Stop telling on me. I am high. I'm scared of that thing. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. He's scared of it too. I'm scared. I mean, their trees puts me out, okay?
I seem to be mad.
They really does.
Put me out.
Come on, Benny.
It might be
Nose dab. Nose dab.
This is for you because you did this nose dab, bruh, from Burning Bush. Benny, that's some bomb shit, Benny.
Well,
hey. Where do they do that at? I don't want to hit that shit after he put it in his nose. Where they do that at? Y'all would try to.
Fuck me up on some Gina, put it down, Gina.
No, I don't. Want no salty rim. I don't like my shit like margarita salty. No. Got me twisted.
Said margarita salty.
You feel me? Like, what?
That was really great. I appreciated that one. Babe.
Was it amazing?
That was fierce.
Hey, Fat Woods, how was that? Fire! And desire. So they will be up north this weekend for High Times Cannabis Cup. I wish you guys were joining us for the Unity session out in Adelanto.
I wish I was.
But you know what? I'm pretty for shit. The shit is gonna keep going and going and going. We're gonna keep bringing it.
Of course,
it's
not. Especially when you're working for the Lord.
Yeah, true.
And the guy that just took the nose dive.
Everything, energies run, are drawn
Absolutely, brother.
Together, the way he does is dope.
Once it's together, it goes.
Yeah, my mom doesn't even medicate, and she's in love with your guys' movement. She's like, they're coming. I'm gonna wear my shirt tonight.
I know my wife.
You see her out
really
there.
Bad.
She's in her shirt supporting.
We gotta leave late tonight to drive up there, so like she's she's at home like trying to
getting it together.
Everything, so
running around crazy.
I don't give her too hard of a time. You know what I mean? I try to.
You're a good man. We appreciate you for being a good man. What's your social handles? Give it into that mic. Give it those social handles.
Burning Bush CoCal.
Burning Bush CoCal.
Just an IG page.
Just the IG. That's where you can find them.
I'm a grower and I have been for a long time.
Seen that? That shit is made
on
pure.
just doing that. You know what I mean? So I haven't really had time to be doing social media type stuff.
Your grow is amazing, brother.
My wife starting to, handle that,
Your grow is amazing.
That's dope.
Anytime I see you, I'm over in the booth rocking with you. You guys had some bomb boards. You guys actually donated a board off of our stage this last weekend at HempCom too.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much for that. We appreciate it. You and Rove. Thank you guys so much for that donation off the board. Yeah, with the Fire Ice Cream. We had a competition with the Fire Ice Cream, which was pretty dope.
So funny.
Yeah, it was. It was pretty dope. Thank you so much for coming through. You are always welcome to our house.
Always.
You are more than welcome to roll up, just show out if you want to.
And roll up.
You're unannounced. Just roll up,
definitely.
But again, like I said, stay tuned with us because we're going to be doing more festivals, more sessions, more great things to come. And we would love to have you guys participants of this whole movement, brother.
Keep me, in tune with it.
I got you. I'm on you.
And with that being said,
what you got?
I'm fucking high.
He told you not to take that mother-loving Burning Bush dab.
But
he
I
told
did.
you.
Yeah, I loved it.
And I loved it. Look, and I loved it. Lumi so faded.
The way the homies come.
Salute Fat Woods too on this fat ass wood. This man, you see, he rolls gorilla fingers. He takes dabs out of his nose.
That's his name, Fat Wood.
Woods
if anybody wants to follow him, what's your name, Benny? Fat Woods
Chief, and let me light
on
you
that
up.
ass.
Woo!
There's
There's a fire in this house. Woo, brother! I'm almost scared to keep going. Is it lit?
Nah, he got this. Look at him.
He know what he doing.
He
He's
puffed
from the VA. He
Imagine
like.
Dragons.
Yo, so what we got going on, Lumi? I know you're performing somewhere too this weekend, eh? A couple places, eh?
I'm like totally
Ooh, woo. No dabbing before you perform, because I don't understand the shit that you just said. So, where are you at this weekend, girl?
All right, so tomorrow I'm gonna be at Fly Whooping. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be popping.
Woo, 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 woo.
Moreno Valley. Where's it gonna
Club
be at?
Status.
Stratus nightclub. Roll up, you know what I'm saying? With the roll up, because we going to be at Fly whooping on that motherfucking ass.
Calm down, women, because
AV
I'm not going to be
rolling
the...
up.
Oh, Compton AV.
Slim 400 going to be on the block. Meechy Slick going to be on the block. And that's just
my
just
brother,
a few.
Big Y. I can't wait to see you, bro. I ain't seen you in a minute. Salute you. I know you on there. You performing. You haven't performed in a minute, too.
That part.
So you're blessing us with a performance, and I can't wait. And I'm doing media. We're going to be in that Mother Lover 2 Deep doing some things. You guys roll up on me. Status Nightclub. Come watch my girl perform Saturday.
And then Saturday,
oh,
where I'm gonna
shit.
be at?
Everywhere.
Oh, in Adelanto, definitely. You know what I'm saying? At the Unity, I'm about to perform for that ass. And then I'm going to be at the Snoop Dogg one. The West Coast Summer Fest.
Wire
Roll up, 'cause
Entertainment.
we the best.
Salute Wire Entertainment. We'll be in
Salute
the
Wire
building. Roll Up is going to
Entertainment.
show up
Hey, Maria,
and support our baby girl because she really got something special for you guys. I can't wait, Loomis. I'm excited. You know I love when you perform, girl. You turn me up.
I be out here. You know
Turn
what
me
I'm saying?
up.
Turn me on.
Don't forget to come show your support this weekend. It's very important.
Very
Adelanto
important. Please
Stadium,
come.
you guys. We want to support. You guys come support these families. It sucks, you know, to lose someone close. And, you know, sometimes.
Especially the way it happened, too.
Right. It's unfortunate, the circumstance. But we want to show them that the cannabis community can pull together. We can show love. And we can put that love back into that family and the families. So True Divine and King David, we want to make sure your families are straight,
and it's
brothers.
gonna be popping.
We love you because I'm talking to you from right here, brothers. We're going to make sure they're good. The Roll Up Show, Green Holdings, Taco Sesh. We appreciate everybody coming to make it happen. There's going to be so many vendors. I mean, the list is like extremely
It's crazy.
long.
I told you the backlash for this event. I'm telling you.
It's not even just vendors. It's actual
It's
sessions that are
crazy.
coming out.
It's
So
about
there's
to-
whole ass sessions coming to the
and with
festival.
their
you know?
people, with it's like
Right.
it's gonna be huge.
Right. It's really
So-
dope. I heard Hippie Village. It's all type of people coming through.
Like
and
this
it's
one's gonna be a
gonna
poppin'
amazing.
as well. So you
I
wanna
can't
roll into some
wait.
poppin' shit. You know what I'm saying? Roll up on Saturday to the
And if you
Unity
vendors
shit.
are watching, bring us something to the stage so we can support. You know, we want to do throwouts, giveaways. We want to make sure you guys get
Come
your
cute too.
Hey, we have these screens too that we got going up. You want some promotion? We can promote you while let them know
All of
where to
that.
go. Just get with us, you guys.
And if you guys
need
just
a
come in to
booth,
smoke.
right? We still got booth space. If you
We
still
do?
need we got some girl.
Oh, girl,
The
hit
field
us
is
up.
major. It's a baseball field, so it's major. It's a lot of space. We got a lot of 10x10s. Call us if you need it. Or shit, DM us at the Roll Up Show. You know how the shit go. Loomis, where can they follow you at?
Loomis._ like it's winking at you.
Hey, you can follow me at GinaJ.info. And this is how the Roll Up Show go. What?
That part.
Sing me out of here, girl. Sing me out of here.
Baby.
That part.